Van Zant,
Here.
Hopper,
Here.
Webb.
Okay, I believe that makes us a quorum. Moving on to the consent agenda. I'd like to make a motion that we group items 1 through 8 and approve the consent agenda.
Oh, I'll second. I was like, 1 through 8. Couldn't find 8.
We could call for a vote?
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Do we have any remarks or inquiries by the audience not pertaining to any agenda on the item?
Or item on the agenda.
Okay, nope. Moving on to item number 9.
They're not gonna fire you.
That has been established over these last 5 years. I've tried several times.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the April financial summary. The current month average daily census was 15.27. It's up 4 days from March and up 3 days from the year-to-date monthly average. Acute payer mix for April was 64% for Medicare and Medicare managed care, with prior month being 100%. Swing bed payer mix for April was 92% for Medicare and 8% for Medicare managed care. The year-to-date for Medicare is 82% and the Medicare managed care is 18%. Operating margin was positive 43,000. This is down 63,000 from March. The year-to-date average for the operating margin is 345,000. Net patient revenue was 1.67 million for the month. That's an increase of 10,000 from last month and an increase of 50,000 from the year-to-date monthly average. 340B revenue was 10,000 for April and expenses were 10,000. Operating expenses were at 1.66 million for April. That's up 80,000 from prior month and up 108,000 from the year-to-date monthly average. Patient days for April were at 455. That's up 107 days from March. Cash receipts for the month were at 2.2 million, an increase of 650,000 from the year-to-date monthly average and an increase of 1.08 million from March. So great month for cash receipts. Cash disbursements were at 1.35 million, and our balance at April month end was 1.54 million, giving us 12.7 days of cash on hand. For the clinic, the April average visits per day were 17. Year-to-date revenue for the clinic is 312,000. Operating expenses are 359,000, with a year-to-date net loss of 47,000. So overall, very good month. Mhm.
I would just like to say, special great job to the clinic. Those are numbers that we dreamed of hearing years ago, and we've been having great numbers for the last few months. So please extend my appreciation and the hard work that's going along with that, and all the effort throughout the company that's going into getting the clinic back to where it needs to be. Thank you.
So right now, we have a large Medicare payable because we're doing so well and because of the payer mix, but it's all reserved. So I think by end of May, we should be about 550 as a payable for Medicare. So we've got it reserved and see where we end up for 2026.
I think you guys are doing great jobs. Thank you. Okay, moving on now to item number 10, discussion and possible action to approve MRMC 2026 Millborn Sigma agreement for the service contract between the MRMC and Millborn Sigma to approve preventive maintenance and repair.
Yeah, this is a preventive maintenance agreement for our Millipore, which it provides purified water for our chemistry analyzer. We haven't had this agreement. We had a small one with Millipore last year, but we're leasing a new chemistry analyzer. So we got a year agreement with that for free. This is picking that spot up because it's gonna expire coming in June. So this provides coverage for any preventative maintenance or any breakdowns of the Millipore equipment. Also, it's a scheduled preventative maintenance program instead of us just calling them, say, hey, it's broke, and they put us on a when we can get there. This is something that keeps that from happening and we get a better response. But it's for a total of $7,140.48. We did talk them down a couple years ago before we did their renewal. Like I said, 2020, that's 2025's cost was $2,334 because it was prorated due to the new analyzer.
Now, it says that their unlimited troubleshooting and repair visits are during normal business hours. So does that mean that they're gonna charge you an additional fee if there's an after-hours issue?
No, it's just that we have limited numbers on those, on the after hours.
Because, things don't break Monday through Friday.
No,
8
they
to
do
5.
not. They break on the weekends, absolutely,
No.
and on holidays.
Yeah, always after 5
Uh-huh.
on a Friday or a holiday.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve. Is there a second?
It's pricey, but I'll second it because I don't guess you really have a choice.
No, we don't. That's the piece of equipment that's in the machine.
I was gonna say, that's how they always get you because you don't have a choice.
Mhm.
Call for a vote, please.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to item number 11, discussion and possible action to approve MRMC and the Oklahoma State Health Department agreement to provide chest x-rays as ordered at an agreed upon rate.
So if you look at page 2 on item 11, they sent us the wrong page, and I did not catch that until I was printing these agreements out. It says fire alarm monitoring. That's incorrect. That is the wrong thing. I'll have to give Brittany the updated version because it literally just has y'all's signature, the approved by this, because they do pay us what the top says. The first page is still the same. The $30 for the PA and lateral view on the x-ray, that's what it's been for the last 3 years for sure that I've been here. And prior to that, it was probably still $30 because we do not read them.
So they're just paying you for the service of doing the x-ray?
Doing the x-ray,
Or not
yeah.
like you personally, but the
No,
facility?
the facility, yep.
Okay. I'd make a motion that we approve it, or do we need the correction before we can approve it?
What do you need exactly?
So the page 2 on item 11, it has the wrong attachment to it that they sent us. This is what page 2 is supposed to be. And I
It's
can
not
send-
gonna significantly change from
No,
last year, so.
I'll send it to Brittany to update it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Cause it's not gonna significantly change.
Okay. Then I'd make the motion that we approve item 11.
Second.
If we could call for a vote.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Moving on to item number 12, discussion and possible action to approve MRMC and Lodefield Management LLC for residential lease agreement for rental home.
So this is for the house. They changed their management name, their group name that we already rent the house from. And they changed it on their W-9, so we have to bring it to y'all since they are changing the name on the agreement. Because previously it was just the Lodefields, it wasn't a management group LLC. So we have to bring it to you. There's no changes to this, still $850 a month. We're responsible for any damages to the dwelling, but they take care of the insurance on the dwelling and do repairs on the mechanical and, electrical and HVAC.
So what's the little thing behind here where you're assessing the condition of the rental property?
Yes,
Does somebody need to go in there and look at that currently?
they've looked at that, yes, and we go with them, absolutely, to make sure all this stuff is in working order. And all of this, from what I understand, is in working order currently.
And how often is this house actually utilized?
Every weekend, for sure.
Every weekend? for
Every
sure?
weekend. We use it, our staff, the staff uses it every weekend and sometimes during the week, depending on who's working.
How many bedrooms is it?
Is it for nursing or medical or both?
Both, but they like the providers to stay, of course, not in the staff house, but they can stay in it, absolutely. But it's mainly for nursing. Nursing, CNAs, anybody that comes from out of town that's gonna work at the facility can use, lab uses it on their call weekend, radiology, therapy, anybody can use it. any discipline.
Who's the caretaker for all this?
The hospital. We go in and we clean it. They are responsible for taking care of their, cleaning their areas, but we take care of, like, we'll go in and look, Nick goes once a month, looks at the bathrooms, make sure anything needs to be addressed or anything like that. We have had to do a deep clean once since when he and I started. Other than that, we haven't had to. They've been really managing it well.
So like the sheets, the linens, that's all?
They have
done?
to bring their own.
Oh, okay,
Yep, they have to bring their own sheets and linens. Yep.
that's good.
Okay. Make a motion that we approve item number 12, isn't it?
Yes.
I'll second that.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Okay, moving on, to item number 13, discussion and possible action to approve MRMC and Dragon Medical One Wire ACH form agreement and dictation service.
As y'all know, we have to bring all ACH forms to y'all for approval from the board. This is gonna be a reoccurring, y'all have already approved one before, but we're having to add a license. So since we're having to add a license and it's no longer Nuance, we're gonna be bringing everybody from Nuance Dragon to, it's called the Dragon people now. It's who you pay your bill to, because Nuance's platform, and Adrian can attest to this, is horrible. And even the people that are doing the billing now, who's the Dragon people. Yes, that's their name, Cheryl.
I'm just sitting here, this just kind of flashes me back to, the GOAT, so.
Yeah, no, this is the Dragon people that work for Microsoft. That's what they're called.
Yeah,
They-
Dragon
they-
is.
is a dictation system, but yeah, the Dragon people, I was like, really? So I literally called them because they sent a credit card authorization first, and I'm going, the Dragon people? No. So I called them on the phone, and they're like, no, we actually do all the billing for Nuance and for Microsoft. And I'm like, okay. So, but we have to have an approval from y'all, since it is a new company.
And this is for all of your providers?
This will be for all, only 2 in the clinic. We have three licenses in the clinic and 2 in the hospital. This will be the 2 in the second one in the hospital. 2 of our providers use it in the hospital, David and Tisha. They're the only 2 providers that use it in the hospital.
Okay. The others don't want to?
They don't want to use Dragon, so we don't make them.
I didn't like Dragon.
Some people it likes, some people it does not. David has better, he uses, now the power mics are $500 to $600 a piece. He uses his phone. He goes, it recognizes his voice a lot better on his phone than the mic does.
Most everybody's using the dictation software. All the notes you get
Yeah.
say this was dictated with
Yep.
XYZ software, you know,
Yep.
excuse any typos or whatever.
Grammatical errors or
Little
anything.
blurb down there at the bottom on pretty much all medical notes anymore, so.
Yeah, I was told Dragon was pretty much out of use now.
Not from
Mm-mm.
what I'm seeing, all the medical records I look at still
And
have the blurb at the
every
bottom.
lawyer conference I go to, they push Dragon.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
I think, kinda like Meditech, it was the first, and so
Yeah.
everybody's like,
Mhm.
gonna hang on to this one forever.
It's like Word Perfect, basically.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve.
Didn't say what it was, but I'll second your motion.
How much is $69 for the license monthly?
But just quick question before we call for a vote.
Mm-hmm.
We have already approved that payment. We are just approving an ACH.
This is an ACH payment. It's a new license.
Okay, so it's $69 more.
Yep, $69 per month.
Oh.
Additional per month?
Yes, on top of what we're already paying.
Yay, love that for us.
When you have 18 patients, the provider's like, hey, please get me something that makes this a lot
Okay,
easier.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're right. We gotta give them what they want.
Mm-hmm.
If we could call for a vote, I believe we have a motion and a second.
Yes.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
I will, on your next, however many we got, 4 that we have coming up, Aaron Capps with Bank First is on the phone, and he will discuss these a little bit more in depth. what the AURs are, which is the agent of record letters that we have in front of you, 14, 15, 16. But we can go through them individually, but he'll be the gentleman discussing it a little bit more.
All right, let's hear item
Good
number.
evening.
Good evening.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so the agent of records, what's in front of you is for all the policies, the property, the GLPL, which is general liability, the professional liability, your auto policy, D&O policy, and your cyber to be transferred to our agency. When an agent of record is done, it's, you're transferring your current policies, to another agency. We work with Cohesive. I've been in the business about 28 years. Bank First Insurance. We're in the state of Oklahoma. We're in Texas as well. We write about $350 million of premium in the state of Oklahoma, in the top 100 of PNC agencies in the nation. Have a good idea, of everything that you guys have. I personally manage about $1.5 billion of property, and then all the things that go with that property, like your policies that, the extension of those policies, general liability, workers' comp, professional auto. As looking at what you have, the thing that just kind of stands out, as we looked at this is, common dates. And so you have a variation of dates. That would be our first recommendation, as we move forward. Thereafter, review of the policies, just to get common dates. I too sat on several boards, and so I realized the importance of kind of having everything together. And anytime you have various dates, it seems you have to stagger meetings. So it's nice if you could have your insurance topic, all in one month. So that's something we would look forward to devising a plan. I'm a firm believer, of using the market to negotiate terms, conditions, and pricing. And, the other thing that I see is probably looking to move, some similarity of these policies with accounts. I feel like there's a carrier here that could write about 3 or 4 of these lines. And so I would use that leverage as being, kind of the bundling effect with one carrier. So from that standpoint, we would be happy, to represent you. Appreciate what you guys do in rural Oklahoma, serving on the board. It's very important, to have folks like you guys, and I know your hospital is very important, out in that area. I'm from Shawnee. I am familiar with your area. I do enjoy quail hunting, and so I visited your area out there several times. So that's a little bit about me. I would love to answer questions that you may have about me or our agency.
So is this to have an insurance broker and to deal on Cohesive's behalf for this facility to get all of the insurance
It's to
together
deal on
as
Mangum's
possible?
behalf, not on Cohesive's behalf, Mangum's behalf.
But for this particular facility, but he works with other Cohesive facilities?
Yes, he
Is
works
that
with
what
the
I
other,
understood?
the other 4. Because currently we have Insurica as the agent of record, but this would transfer it to Bank First.
And then he will try to seek better deals.
Correct.
For all of the policies that you have.
That we currently have.
Including possibly bundling whatever can be bundled.
I don't know if they can do that because we're each individual entities. I don't know if they
No,
can.
I mean for like all of your separate policies.
Yes.
He mentioned
Yeah.
bundling,
Yes.
if possible.
So, is there any way that you could immediately start looking at our policies and seeing if you can get us better terms or better insurance at better rates? Or do we have to wait for the year to
Yes, sir,
expire?
there is. And so what we'll do, once we take over the policies, we're able to look at your loss history, because we can retrieve that information, and then we can see, if there's a better path going forward. We have had some recent savings on directors and officers policies, cyber policy. I don't know what's on the Progressive policy, they're on the auto. But just looking at this, I would think that Hartford, could do the auto, the D&O, and the cyber. And so you have those with 4 different carriers. And so, probably what we would look at doing is seeing if it makes sense, to incorporate that to the Hartford policy, the D&O, the cyber, and the auto. In my opinion, Hartford is, a better carrier, as well. And so we just have to do the research and see if that would fit. And if it did, we would short-term those policies to 5/1, and then we would look to move to extend your policy on MedPro from 4/21 to 5/1. And so all policies come up at that same renewal date, 5/1.
That would make a lot of sense.
100%.
Okay, just gotta ask the question, is there
Yes,
any
sir.
fees for your services that aren't incorporated into the actual insurance? Like, do you have a separate fee for us making you our
No,
broker?
sir.
Okay.
No additional fee.
Okay. Corey, am I able to take items 14 through 17 and do one motion?
No.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion that we approve item number 14.
I'll second.
Okay, before we do that, are any of these policies held by local people here?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
None.
Okay, I believe we have a motion and a second. If we could call for a vote, please.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to item number 15, I'd like to make a motion that we approve.
I'll second.
If we could call for a vote at this time.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Moving on to item number 16.
He didn't make it
Do you want to
yet.
make a motion?
No, go ahead.
No, I
just
think you
waiting
should
to-
make the motion. That way
Okay,
my
I'll
name
make
doesn't
the-
come up
I'll make the
completely under Google.
Motion that we approve, the Hartford for number 16.
I'd like to second that motion, please.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Moving on to item number 17, discussion of possible action to approve MSRMC and Bank First to be record of agent for Progressive Auto.
I'll second.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Okay. Corey, since we've had discussion on the credentialing already, is there any way we can just call for a vote?
You can always just call for a vote.
So we don't have to go into executive? Perfect, thank you. I'd like to make a motion that we approve item number 18, Ashley Lindsay for credentialing.
I'll second.
If we could call for a vote at this time, please.
Lively,
I'm gonna abstain because I don't remember having that conversation about,
I think that's one of the ones you were gone. We met back there
okay,
about her and her temporary privileges.
okay,
I think you were on that.
yep.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any staff or board remarks by any governing members, hospital CEO, city attorney, or city employees? Okay. Do we have any new business that could not be foreseen? since the posting of the agenda? Looks like that's a nope. I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Lively,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Van Zant,
Yes.
Hopper.
Yes.
Okay, see you guys in a month.
Was it easy?